Good morning everyone and welcome back. I guess also to myself, so sorry for the delay. Just like last week, I've been doing a lot of stuff, and on top of that, I just got really stuck on the design of something, but I will explain that later. So I just felt a little bit stuck and couldn't get the things done which I wanted to. But hopefully I'm out of that rut right now and we can continue. I want to get you up to date on what I've been up to, so sit tight and let me show you what I've been up to in these past few weeks. For starters, the garden has been doing amazing and I've been spending some time there. There's obviously a lot of work in the garden to keep everything going as it is, as well as planting some new stuff to test out this year. I can't wait for next year. We're gonna do raised beds, we're gonna do a very nice vegetable garden. So on top of that, I had some social and cultural trips, which is always nice. But at the end of the day, there's just a lot that needs to happen at home. So, small little things like this concrete countertop. I've been oiling it for the 7th time, I think, and now it took like a week for the oil to penetrate into the concrete. So I think this is the last coat, and then I'm calling it quits. I need to do some water testing to see if it really is sealed, but I think we'll be alright here. Then we're moving on to this side of the kitchen, and here I took a while to design this bit because I wanted to have this lighting feature, but also these plants and maybe some other functional bits as well, which is always a challenging combination. The funny thing is that a lot of the stuff you design is great as a start, but then most of the time 20% of the design changes while you're doing the job itself, because you see things and in real life things are different. So after some adjusting, I settled on a design which was alright. I scrapped the functionality and now it's just a lighting piece, I guess. Well, it's not functional, but less than I wanted to in the start. The first time I designed this kitchen, I had this blackboard, and I don't know, it stuck with me, so I put a blackboard, which I guess is fun. So this is the lighting element that I want to have. And then together with some greenery, I think this will look quite cool. So it's taken some time, but finally we've got, well, not now, but we got the blackboard finished. Just the wood pieces that keep up the blackboards. I need to oil them together with some other pieces that I've got back there. And then finally also, this is almost finished, so that is good. Just need some different lights, some details, and I need to change all the little plants that are on here, because just like in the bathroom upstairs, we switched out all the plants to make a sort of a new composition, which is more beautiful than the standard one that I've bought. So that is still a lot of work, but this is sort of the final result anyways. So finally, we come back to this dumbwaiter / wine area. And I've been struggling with this for too long, and I don't know exactly why. It's just a hard thing because I want to keep this authentic part of the villa, because it's part of the history, you know? So I think it is very cool to honor this sort of functionality, this dumbwaiter. But I don't use a dumbwaiter. I cannot use it in any shape or form other than, for example, a wine display. So that's what I'm going for. But I want to keep some elements of the original dumbwaiter. So what I've figured out, what I want to do now is this. I'm gonna keep the pulley that is there. Obviously there's a whole system up there as well, but it's not visible. So I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna try to keep it sort of authentic, untouched, unless it's really ugly. Like I've started patching it on this side, which is obviously ugly. I need to figure out what to do that. But the exposed brick I like. And then this sort of minimal style display with all the holes in there to keep the bottles in. and some lighting from above. That is sort of the idea, while still having these old elements of the house, reminding us that this once was a dumbwaiter. Yeah, guess this will work just fine. And for the people wondering why I changed tactics, if I said this was gonna work just fine, is because of the idea that you need to have these holes perfectly aligned, and therefore you need a drill press. And I've got one, but it's not in the house, and also it is too small to put the whole plank underneath it to drill holes like in the middle and everything. So I opted for a different, more precise way of making the holes, because if the holes are just the slightest bit off center, you will see that in the alignment of the bottles. So the machine that I opted to use, which is precise, is my CNC router. And it was the perfect timing because I needed to make some new plaques to welcome some new people to the central staircase. So I want to thank George, Stefan, Jean, Jeff, Melanie, Misha, and Jonathan. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it, and I will make sure that your plaques get a beautiful spot from the basement all the way up to the second floor. Now, using the same precision to carve out the names, we're gonna do the same thing for this wine display. And this actually got me thinking, making these plaques. Might as well add a little bit of an extra touch to the surface while I'm at it. Okay. Fingers crossed. So I wanted to add something that if you go and pick out like a wine you would want to drink, or more realistically it'd be like a fruit juice or something that I make because don't drink that much alcohol, then you would be greeted with this toast that I came up with. And this is the beautiful thing about when you're on the job, you see something that might be cool to do, and I have the luxury to change the plan because I'm the designer and the one who makes it. So the only one I have to convince is basically myself, which honestly is hard enough sometimes already. I'm sorry for the fact that I didn't add like a clear shot of the toast, so it reads to new ideas whenever and wherever we may find them, that we may pursue them with creativity, joy, determination, optimism and passion. Salute. So the thing that was lacking is a place to store all the wine glasses. Well, not all, but at least a few. So if you want to grab a glass of wine, you can easily do so. So I added this little beam where you can easily store some wine glasses for you to enjoy a nice glass of grape juice. So I think in the end I'm quite happy with the final results. I've got a place that honors the old function of being a dumbwaiter while having an aesthetically beautiful yet functional place for me to store the wine. Now it's on to the details and finishing for this niche as well for the rest of the kitchen. And then we move on to the ground floor. I'm very excited. Thank you for your support by watching this video and see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao.